Alright, picture this, Sunday morning, my one sacred day off, the only day I get to sleep in, maybe catch up on some bad TV, and pretend the world outside doesn't exist. I'm talking about the kind of day where you don't even want to put on real pants. But of course, life has other plans. Instead, I'm out shopping with my wife, wandering the endless aisles of a home goods store. I'm pretending I know the difference between eggshell white and Arctic breeze for our new house, but honestly I can't even tell the difference between beige and slightly less beige. She's holding up swatches and I'm nodding like I've got a clue, but my mind is already drifting to what's for lunch. I'm Detective Jimenez, by the way, but today, I'm just Jim. No badge, no gun, just a husband holding enough throw pillows to suffocate a small horse. I'm balancing bags, pillows, and my dignity, which is hanging by a thread. I'm pretty sure the other husbands in the store are giving me that look, the one that says, "Hang in there, buddy, we're all in this together." We're almost out the door, freedom in sight when, bam, security stops me. "Sir, can we check your receipt?" Suddenly everyone's looking at me like I'm about to make a run for it with a cart full of decorative vases. My hand goes to my pocket. My wallet? Yeah, that's gone. The only thing in there is lint and my dignity, and trust me, the lint's got more value. I'm patting every pocket, checking under the bags, but it's like my wallet vanished into thin air. My wife's giving me that look, the one that says, "Seriously?" Now I'm being questioned in some little back room trying to explain that I'm a cop, when I can't even pay for a tube of caulk. The security guard is eyeing me like I'm the world's worst criminal, and I'm just hoping my wife doesn't start live streaming this to our family group chat. Next thing I know, I'm not just in trouble, I'm being transported to the infamous Alligator Alcatraz. Yeah, that's right. Not Alcatraz, the one with the fog and the old gangsters. This is the Florida version, and trust me, it's way worse. This one's in Florida, surrounded by alligators that look at you like you're a walking chicken wing. The air is thick, the swamp is buzzing, and every time you hear a splash you wonder if it's your last. The guards don't even carry guns, they just carry raw meat to distract the gators. I'm in an orange jumpsuit and nobody believes I'm a detective. I try to tell them, but all I get are blank stares and a lot of laughter. Apparently, "I'm a cop" is the oldest line in the book. One guy thinks I'm an undercover influencer. He keeps asking if I'm filming a prison reality show. I wish I was, because at least then I'd have a camera crew to back me up. Another asks if I can smuggle in some Gatorade. Not cigarettes, not a file. Gatorade. Apparently hydration is the real currency here. I mean, come on. I'm starting to think I've landed in some kind of bizarre alternate universe where nothing makes sense and the alligators are in charge. My only lifeline is my wife, who is now trying to get me out. She's calling every number in my contacts and probably cursing me in 2 languages. I can practically hear her voice echoing through the swamp, demanding to speak to a manager. Meanwhile, I'm piecing things together. This all feels off. Why would they ship a random dude to alligator jail over a missing wallet? I start replaying every moment in my head, looking for the missing piece. Something's not adding up. Then it hits me, the chief, that smug bastard. See, I turned in his cousin for selling meth in our neighborhood. Guess who signed my transfer papers? Suddenly it all makes sense. This isn't about a wallet, this is payback, pure and simple. Yeah, that's right. The chief set me up, all because I did the right thing. I can feel the anger boiling up, but I know I have to keep my cool if I want to get out of here in one piece. Now I'm stuck in Florida's swampy answer to Shawshank, surrounded by toothy reptiles and inmates who think good behavior means not biting the guards. Every day is a new challenge, dodging gators, avoiding trouble, and trying not to lose my mind. My plan? Simple. Step 1, survive roll call. That means keeping my head down, blending in, and not giving anyone a reason to notice me. Easier said than done when you're the only guy who still says please and thank you. Step 2, find a way out that doesn't end with me as Gator Chow. I'm scoping out every inch of this place, looking for weak spots, hidden exits, anything that might give me a shot at freedom. The guards are lazy, but the gators, they never sleep. Step 3, get my wife to smuggle in my badge and maybe a sandwich. I'm not saying I'd trade my freedom for a bite of her homemade lasagna, but let's just say it's a close call. If anyone can pull off a prison break with a side of carbs, it's her. You think that's easy? Try convincing an alligator you're not on the menu. These things have been here longer than the prison itself, and they know the smell of fear. I'm just hoping they don't develop a taste for detectives. Or that your wife's lasagna is worth living for. I keep picturing that bubbling cheese, that perfect sauce. It's the only thing keeping me sane in this madhouse. But hey, if there's one thing I know, it's how to sniff out a setup, and how to Houdini my way out of a tight spot. I've gotten out of worse jams than this, and I'm not about to let a few reptiles and a crooked chief be the end of my story. So, buckle up. This isn't just a rescue mission, this is personal. I'm not just fighting for my freedom, I'm fighting for my name, my wife, and maybe, just maybe, a second chance at a quiet Sunday. And if I survive, I'm never forgetting my damn wallet again. That thing's going to be glued to me for the rest of my life, even if I have to super glue it to my hip. I'll be the guy with the world's safest wallet and nobody's ever going to question my receipts again. Because in Alligator Alcatraz you either get out or you get eaten. There's no in between. Every day is a roll of the dice and I'm not planning on losing, and I'm not ready to be anyone's dinner, especially not a reptile's.